I would like to arrive before the cortege.
Yeah, we should have missed the school traffic by now, sir.
Gary, good on.
Polly, what the...
Polly, I was hoping to get a lift with Gary, you see.
What?
Well, I was hoping to get a lift with Gary, only he's been called out. I suppose I could get a bus.
Or you could walk.
Well, yes, sir. But then I'd miss your words of remembrance, wouldn't I?
Get in.
The front, Reg. And Reg, my mercy is provisional.
Sir?
On you not saying a word.
You know, I met him once just before he retired. Yeah, he was giving a talk of some sort up at Endon. You know, I could have been dying for all they cared. Turned out to be food poisoning. No, they all stepped over me except the eye lookman. He stopped, wiped me down with a silk monogrammed handkerchief. Yeah, he got one of the others to get me some first aid. No, he cared, you see. That is why I want to say goodbye to him properly. So, how long was you with his squad?
Rich.
Oh, sorry. Only I imagine it must have been quite memorable.
Yes, very.
Imagine being in the force in the 70s, eh? Armed robberies, wage vans. I mean, Paul, those were the days when we used to actually drive cash round, you know. Yeah, his wife came to pick him up that day. She was a very attractive lady, wasn't she, sir? You must remember that. Excuse me, sir, is that night shadow you're wearing? The smell of men? Yeah, I remember the adverts for that one. That's one of Rod Scase's particular favourites.
I can't see him as a worker, as a DC.
Yeah, well, it was 25 years ago. Yeah, Lachlan's squad was based out in Newham in those days. Yeah, they were the pivot for a lot of very dubious practices. That was before the great clean-up purges in 1976, of course. Yeah, nothing stuck to Lachlan, you know. Well, except with CBA.
Very sorry, George.
Oh, yeah. Sad day.
Charlie, thank you for coming. Thuggy, he would have appreciated it. Sunhill was his first beat.
How did this last?
Very memorable days. You had such energy.
My colleague and I would like to offer our condolences.
Thank you. Thank you. He had motor neurons. No one deserves that. Took him a long, long time to die, Charlie.
I'm sorry. I thought you told me he was dead.
I meant dead drunk. It's only half a lie. Anyway, he doesn't like funerals. You remember Freddie Walker, Dougie's #1?
Well, if it ain't the old squad poodle. Yeah, I bet I know what you're doing here. You've come to make sure Doug is really dead, haven't you?
We'll have a word at the wake.
You know, maybe he's the reason why Brownlow's stint on Lachlan's squad was so memorable.
Dougie was married in that suit. It's only fitting he should sleep in it.
Shark skin without the vent. £400 was a lot of money in those days.
You're not going to say goodbye?
Well, it doesn't seem right, seeing as I never said hello.
Take that, sir.
Oh, yeah, there you go. Don't mention it. He's been drinking, that one. Hope we don't go too near the furnace, otherwise we're all likely to go up. I reckon he's been eating kebab as well. You know, it's got a dent in it. I mean, the coffin. Fitting to get pallbearers, wouldn't you? Like odd carriers.
Don't we know him?
Yeah, comes in the station every other Saturday. Sylvester something or other. Got a restriction order on him.
The Sylvester who beat up a linesman, him and about 50 others.
Yeah, you think you'd be content in something to live in, would you?
You know, last time I saw him, he was a skinhead.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you what, Paul, I'm going to go in and, well, I'll see you later.
All right.
I feel more than privileged that Douglas, in the twilight of his life, should have asked me to say these few words here today. In the troubled 70s, Dougie's probity shone sure and hard as if from a lighthouse, guiding us away from the rocks of temptation. There were many commendations. And so, as the current supervisory incumbent of Son Hill, I feel honoured to have been given this opportunity to say a final farewell to one of its former and brave sons. Thank you.
Reg?
Why didn't you tell me the truth?
You wouldn't have come. I wanted to see you. Have a chat at the door.
Unfortunately, I won't be able to. I've got to get back to the station.
Charlie, you said you'd stop by. You're not. You're not, after all these years, still afraid of Freddie. Likes a bark, that's all. And you were always his favourite postman. Please. Janice.
I'm afraid...
Just like you always were.
Janice, it was good to see you again.
Marvellous eulogy. Must have felt a bit like giving perjured testimony.
That was more your line, wasn't it?
I know you loathed him. Mind you, you never said you didn't. Ever the diplomat. Janice always said you'd look good in blue serge.
Cyril Formby.
Well spotted. And so is she, your wife.
No, just a colleague.
We met through Janice all of, what, 2,000 years ago?
Yes, well,
I was
really...
well in there until Charlie gazumped me. And Charlie was well in with Janice until Dougie gazumped him.
That's ridiculous.
Of course, Dougie had the rank.
You were in the job then?
Solicitor. Working for the Federation's legions of wrongly accused. Never lost a pension. All I wanted to say was, it would be nice to see you at the wake. You shouldn't be afraid of Freddie. We all remember what Freddie was like to you. To everyone, he was a bully. Got away with it because no one could ever look him right in the eye and front it out.
Including you.
That's for sure.
Yes, well, I'm afraid it'll have to be some other week.
We've been broken into.
Oh, for God's sake, what were you doing if you weren't keeping an eye on it?
Sir?
If they've done this one, they've probably done a lot.
Yeah, thanks, Reg. Call it in, will you?
But we're here, sir.
Exactly. Give me the key if you've still got it.
Mr. Brownlow, they've taken your important-looking document case. Well, nothing personal in there, was there?
Only about says on my self-respect. There's about 600 years of CID here.
Looks like a quick in and out.
Page!
You realise your area is bucking the current trend?
What?
The car crime stats. I estimate yours have just risen by 11.3%.
Well, it's not higher than my very deep regret, I assure you. One of my officers will see to it.
Assuming I'm not murdered first.
No peace for the wicked, eh?
Just our luck.
Well, that's the thing about uniforms. They always attract the flies.
I was about to serve and protect.
Get in, Charlie.
Bloody hell.
Leave all that to the Wallies. That's what being a governor's all about. You and Freddie can have a catch-up chat, can't you? Instead of being like two schoolboys fighting over a copy of Parade.
I'm sorry.
After all this time, you're still frightened silly.
What the... Oh, for goodness sake, let's go. Before the Spitfire fly past. Holly, hold it a minute, will you?
Sir?
Look, could you, Turn left.
I've decided to call in at the wake for 5 minutes.
Sir.
Probably wouldn't start, so the driver legs it, taking the licence plates and the tax disc with him.
Business cards. Garen's funeral services.
Yeah?
Yeah, well, Garen's organised the funeral we've just been to. And a supermarket receipt, dated 4 days ago.
Oh, well, that narrows it down a bit, Reg. We're looking for a shopper.
Yes, they're everywhere. Old people's homes, bingo halls, phone boxes.
Yeah, but why is a pallbearer giving a funeral director money?
The dying game's nothing like it was, Reg. Even when we said goodbye to your Uncle Dudley.
Oh, yeah, lovely Uncle Dudley. Yes, that was done with care and regard. I mean, it was respectful and dignified. And sober.
That's her. Charlotte Garren, with her toy boy thug. Garren's got taken over about 3 years ago by a Dutch company looking to monopolise the death market.
Oh, big business, eh?
If she can win me over where they failed, she can get into their good books, I suppose. See herself onto the corporate ladder.
What sort of funeral was?
And very soon it'll be my funeral. The business is just about hanging on, Reg. A good coach crash would see us through.
Holly? Stop with the car this time, will you?
Sir.
If I'm not back in half an hour, use the old Sun Hill emergency routine.
That's right, in there for drinks.
Hello. Charlie, you have come. Janice will be pleased. Come in, have a drink. What'll you have?
Orange juice, please.
You'll know some of the faces. All long since retired, of course. Pensions intact. It's really a bit of a goodbye to the house. Janice won't be living here anymore. And a corporate get-together for 182.
For what?
Properties. Offshore investments, 182 Holdings. All very global. Haven't heard of us?
182?
Yeah. I shouldn't really, but, well, with Dougie in ashes, I can dare to give the joke legs.
The joke being?
I'll let you check it out. Section heading 182, Rose's Thesaurus of Words and Phrases. Dougie was our very astute founding father.
And very well rewarded for it.
Oh, wow. You know as well as anyone, running a robbery squad in the 70s had a lot of hidden dividends.
And you were there to make sure they grew, yes?
Didn't I do well? I'll go and find Janice. Get you something to wipe yourself down with. You're sweating, Charlie. Don't want the old excretions to overtake the scent.
Sierra Oscar from 469.
Go ahead, Paul.
Can you do a vehicle check for me, please, Sarge?
Margaret.
Of course, I've been having a very easy does-it-but-do-it thing with Cyril for about 20 years, just after I married Dougie. With Dougie, it was just emotional. I like your smart uniform.
And what is it with Cyril?
Availability.
I see. Cyril doesn't know about Walker.
Oh, you've noticed.
I'm only surprised Cyril hasn't.
Perhaps he has. Perhaps I'm trying to make Cyril jealous. Of course, Freddie knows nothing about, you and me.
There was nothing between us.
Because we didn't have sex? Was that something else you were afraid of?
I've got 2 children. I'm very, very happily married.
Oh, well, I thought the only reason you agreed to speak at Dougie's service was because you wanted a bit of a flirt with an old flame.
I agree because you told me Dougie asked me.
Why would Dougie ask you? Why would Dougie even remember you? I asked you because I wanted a bit of a flirt with an old flame. You're wearing night shadow, aren't you?
We're not old flames.
And we should have been.
Charles.
Yes.
Clive Mariner. Clive's head for accountancy hieroglyphics is helping us plough through our yearly audit.
Pleased to meet you.
Who nicked the brandy?
Poor baby is a bit lost without Dougie tweaking his lead.
Yeah, we've got some papers to sign. Oh, next door cat been in there again. She shouldn't have invited you in the first place. You and Dougie hated each other. I mean, what are you doing here? You come to look down on the disenchanted? No, don't get snotty with me, you slug. You know he was more bent than anybody. Get in a study. And that little catch-up chat. We've had it. And don't be here when I come back. No?
Bent. Sounds exciting.
Thanks.
You invest with 182 yourself?
No, I don't gamble.
Well, from what I hear, with Cyril at the helm, it doesn't count, mate. I understand you're a former colleague of Detective Chief Inspector Lachlan.
Oh, that car registration, City of London said it's one of theirs, booked out to a DS Glenn Perrott from their fraud office.
I had a feeling he was chasing work rather than grief. Thanks. Out, Sarge.
I better go and see what these papers are about.
How long have you known Cyril?
How long have you known Cyril?
Oi, oi.
Janice! Hang on, come on now, calm down.
What's going on?
Calm down, come on. You just said Mrs. Lachlan.
What are you talking about? I never touched her.
Well, did he?
And don't drag me into it!
Retribution, retribution. What? He's trying to nick me for old time's sake.
I recommend you press charges.
Is that necessary?
I know what. Oh, yeah, I know why you turned up. You're after those pocketbooks, aren't you?
Oh, God, don't start all that again! And you, stop being such a bloody man's man!
Yeah, I'm going to get CIB to read them back to you. And you lot and all, yeah. Oh, I'm going to have you, brown nose. Yeah, I'm going to have everybody. And I don't give a monkeys if they have me.
And I'm not pressing anything.
Yeah, find me a phone. And all I have to do is to start dialing with this little thing.
You're just trying to get even with him!
You have both had far too much to drink.
My husband has just died, you wet bastard. And I'll get you and that out of my dead husband's house. And you...
Harry.
Oh, God.
Take it easy!
Then I will press charges.
Oh, thank God somebody's got some sense.
I'm always slapping her. She loves it.
You've turned into an animal.
An animal you in a minute.
Take it easy.
No, I'm going to start dialing.
You can put your threats in writing at the
Right,
station.
I'm arresting you for assault. You don't have to say anything.
All right, we'll get you to A&E.
So they can take the other eye out. I'm strictly private. I'll give you the number of my doctor. I'll be happy to come down to the station and give you a statement straight after.
I'll drive you.
No, I'll be all right.
After a knock like that, it was stupid.
When Formby turns up at the station, I want his statement written in cement.
Sir. Sir.
Yeah?
That man taking Formby to the doctor's. Well, I ran a check on his car. He's a sergeant from the City of London fraud office, Glenn Perrott.
Really?
But I think he might be undercover.
Oh, wish him luck. I'll be sad to leave this festering snake pit.
Yeah, but sir, the way he was looking at you when Walker said those things, well, I got the impression he thinks you're one of those snakes.
The owner of the van is Bernie Shorter. I found out from the supermarket's loyalty card database. Save us a bit of time, isn't it?
Well, seeing as you've missed half the shift going to this funeral, that makes you about evens, doesn't it?
Yeah, well, they're doing some very good 2-to-1 bargains down there at the moment. He's just bought himself 8 vanilla slices for the price of 4. Of course, he didn't earn himself up as many points.
And could you get to the point?
Yes, Sarge. Bernie's son, Sylvester, was one of the pallbearers.
So you suspect a bit of insider trading?
Oh, well, yes, Sarge.
Well, can I suggest that you share it with the CID? Well, half a dozen cars were turned over down at the Priory during Vespers about 6 weeks ago. Sounds like the same MO. Security guard was assaulted.
Yes, sir.
Hello, Dick.
You haven't forgotten the Crime Stoppers publicity photo?
No, what time do we leave?
11:45, sharp. Marion asked me to give you this.
Tough.
I heard about the car being broken into.
Yes, of course you did.
Lucky to get your document case back like that. What's 182?
It's a company name, Derek. Unethical, unprincipled, unscrupulous, venal, etc. Well, at least nobody ought to charge them with contravening the Trade Descriptions Act.
I'm intrigued.
Good.
11:45 then.
CID's just winding you up, Rich.
No, look, car crime is what uniform's all about. Rod Scasey's words, exactly.
So did our great detective have anything to offer on the robberies at the Priory?
Yeah, well, curiously, in his statement, the security guard said he pulled his attacker's wig off.
So the bloke we're looking for is probably bald or receding.
Well, unless he's wearing a wig over his own hair, you know, in which case
we're looking for a man with a two-storey head.
How the security guard pulled one floor off? Gary, you're not listening to me, mate.
Right.
Then they drove off in a white van.
They?
Exactly.
So if you've made a link with Bernie Shorter, shouldn't CID be picking him up?
No, Gary. A van is a car, and car crime is what uniform is all about. Yeah, I know what you mean, Gary. The chill wind of evil. I can feel it too. Born of an inhuman being who can steal from a crematorium car park. Yeah, we had to prepare ourselves to look into the unfeeling eyes of a cold-hearted monster. Oh, Bernard Lewis Shorter?
No.
You don't own a white transit van?
No.
I don't mean to be rude, but you wearing a wig?
Yeah. It doesn't show, does it?
Do you mind if we come in?
Keep the voices down, though. Maisie, the wife's upstairs. She's poorly.
Maybe we should, the wife.
If the lids pop up for a quick scan, tell her we're old mates, yeah? Door on the right.
Right.
I'd offer you a sit down, but there's nowhere to sit. Oh, that white van. Liver's packing up.
Oh, sorry to hear that.
You're Bernard Shorter.
Yeah.
So why'd you say you weren't?
I come from a long line of convicted criminals. I've got my pride.
Right, I think we'll take you through the office. Thank you. Sir?
Thanks, Bob.
Now, you know there's more to me being in here than clubbing old Cyril, eh? 25 years ago, more to it. And you, being so dull and uninspired, Dougie and I thought you were going to make at least commander. But obviously they didn't want you, did they? See, it can't be long now before you're tossed into the pastures.
This isn't really about me, is it? You're bitter about everything.
Oh, I can show you bitter.
Without Lachlan to back you up.
I've got 4 dozen of his pocketbooks. All 1974, and you're well featured. And if CIB even get a whiff of the stench, your retirement party's going to be a very smelly disciplinary hearing.
The memoirs of a bent DI, why should that affect me?
And there you are, in Dougie's own words, up to your filthy neck in it.
Together with every other officer, wouldn't bend with the prevailing wind. You are pathetic.
Well, maybe you didn't touch the envelopes, but you knew they were being opened.
I was in Lachlan's squad. Who was I going to tell, you or him? Do you really think after all this time he's going to be interested in some fictitious pocketbooks? They'd be contradicted at every turn.
By what? Have you still got yours, brown nose? No. They've long since been shredded along with everybody else's. Yes, it's Dougie's written word against nobody's. It's your word against a George Medal and a CBE. Oh. No. I'm not just threatening mud, brown nose. I can get it glued to you.
Cemeteries, crematoriums. Most of them out of town, though. Luton, Bedford, Gravesend. Well, Gravesend, obviously. If I could put any more hands up, I'd be an octopus.
An octopi. They don't have hands. How did you know which services this morning were going to attract the decent cars?
Just turn up.
Oh, what, no help from someone who might have known?
Sylvester? Don't make me laugh. Absolutely no. with a big A and a big N.
Dougie was worth 10 of you. You spineless hypocrite.
Well, one more shouldn't make any difference.
At least I didn't allow myself to be seduced by my best friend's wife, like you and Cyril.
Cyril?
Barry? Sir? I just dropped by, sir. Son of an old colleague of mine, now working out of City of London Fraud Office. D.S. Glenn Perrott?
Otherwise known as Clive Mariner.
I'd like a word if that's possible, sir.
Well, we really should be
Yes,
going.
my office is upstairs.
Thanks for the background, Derek.
At the crematorium this morning, you must have known which services were going to attract a decent crowd. Didn't Sylvester tell you it was going to be an ex-detective's funeral? Were you and Sylvester about 6 weeks ago on a Sunday at 5:30 at the Priory, huh? Do you recognise this?
Where'd you find that? A crate of bananas?
Just for the tape. I'm showing the suspect exhibit RH1. It's an Irish syrup. It's a wig. Do you recognise it?
Yeah. It's one of mine. One of Maisie's favourites. Her heart always missed a beat when she saw me in that.
Now, look, the security guard, he said someone hit him, and as they went down, they grabbed that.
I never hit him. I agreed he could fall over and blame it on me. We were going to go halves on the compensation. I tapped him. He toppled, he grabbed me scalp and sprinted. Imagine it. Running off with my best air. I mean, he had to say we hit him, else he's not going to get a claim in, is he?
I hate to say this, Bernie, but you just fell into the classic trap.
I said we instead of me.
Instead of I. But otherwise you'd have said, me never hit him.
For about the last 5 months now, we've been running an investigation into 182 Holdings, an offshore company set up in Sark in the mid-70s by Formby, Lachlan, Janice, and your friend, Walker.
He's not my friend.
And whatever. Thanks in part to Cyril, who'd rather not die in the scrubs, we have enough to charge the lot of them in connection with an insurance fraud which 182 rather too ambitiously underwrote, selling international companies low-cost fake premiums.
Cyril Formby?
One of the companies put in a claim which 182 decided not to meet. Their complaint eventually landed on my desk.
I find it hard to believe that Cyril would sell out.
Oh, it's better than that. When we told Formby we were onto him, he went straight to Lachlan. Dougie decided it was time to cash in his chips, come clean, redeem himself. He told Formby to give us everything. Up until that point, it had simply been an investigation that probably would have dead-ended if Formby had refused to talk.
Lachlan informing?
Confessing. Apparently he turned into a good Catholic on his deathbed. Now, we have the facts and the figures. We need now a few more of the bodies. And tonight, Janice and Walker are expected to meet a few of their overseas investors to seal further finance.
And that's when you intend to make the arrest?
That would obviously help if Walker was there and happy to meet them as planned. Of course, wouldn't surprise me if Cyril retracted the charge. He is rather gutless. But then, most people are where Walker's concerned.
I was very tearful when we buried my Uncle Dudley. He was a cheese taster for a northern supermarket chain, and after all the grief and the sorrow, imagine going back to the car and finding out that that had been broken into and all.
I thought about it myself. I mean, what happened? I mean, if something happened to Maisie, after we'd buried her, how would I feel if I came back to the van to find out I'd broken into it?
Well, exactly. Well, the guilt of that alone would be enough to drive you to drink. I mean, well, especially if Sylvester's as sensitive as you are.
I can't have him jailed. Not with me inside as well.
Now, look, you know that I'll do the best for both of you as I can, don't you?
Slide let me know if he thought anyone a touch flash was getting packed off.
Including crematoriums outside of town.
The death business is quite chatty. He keeps his ear to the ground.
So, how did you get rid of all the stuff?
Charity shop in the High Street.
A charity shop? There's a retail fence operation?
Well, people are always in and out of them places with bin liners. There's an hospice wanted to set up a shop. They got all this stuff left to them in wills.
So all that furniture that's in your house, technically, that's been left to the hospice?
I wanted to set up my own second-hand place. Charlotte, Garron, she set up a shop for them. Sylvester gives her some wedge, and about once a month she bungs the hospice to keep them sweet.
That must have been what I seen this morning.
What interested me is how 182 was originally bankrolled.
And how was that?
On the back of Laughlin's cut from 2 payroll robberies. Robberies he was paid to let happen. The proceeds were distributed amongst his squad in 1974, about the same time you were attached to it. According to Cyril, 182 was set up to launder, then invest the contents of Laughlin's brown envelopes. I don't know what the Met will say when they find out half their retired glory boys had more bends in them than a box of paperclips. Not to mention the few who are still serving.
Yes, well, I'm getting rather tired of all this innuendo. If you want to investigate my relationship with D.I. Laughlin, I suggest you make it official.
You're probably right, sir. CIB would appear to be my only option after I've spoken to Walker.
About what?
Those pocketbooks. Assuming you don't get hold of them first.
What are you implying?
Only that it might be seen as very advantageous that after having mentioned potential evidence which could tie you into 182, Walker then finds himself under arrest.
I think it's time you left, don't you? Come on. Get out.
Well, thank you for your time anyway, sir. Thanks for your help, Dad.
I told Crime Stoppers we were unavoidably delayed. Stopping crime.
Yeah, fine. Come in, shut the door.
Is that nice, that? For the tape, I'm showing the suspect Exhibit RH1. It's a business card for Garron's funeral services.
I helped Sylvester drum up trade.
Why did Sylvester want to drum up trade for Charlotte Gammon?
Commission. Sort of finder's fee. The old people's homes are the earners. She's very market-led, Charlotte. She's thinking of introducing a loyalty card for the larger families.
I knew his father. I thought he'd popped in for a chat. I didn't realise he was pumping me.
No doubt about my relationship with Laughlin.
You mentioned it, yeah, but I thought it was just small talk.
I must have overheard Walker saying something of the week.
Well, he did say something about you being under Laughlin's oppo, and that was Walker.
Under him? I was his doormat.
Yeah, well, we've all had welcome stamped on us, sir.
Oh, coming from you, that's quite an omission.
Yeah, cheers. Look, he must have thought there was something in it. Them. Didn't he mention something about pocketbooks?
I'm not having my entire professional career smeared by a couple of corrupt officers. I intend leaving the Met as I entered it, Derek, proud. It's the 70s, for God's sake. You were called bent even when you weren't.
You were made an offer then?
Weren't you?
Oh, yeah, several. So the truth of it is, you knew that Laughlin's squad was on the take, but for the sake of your career, you said nothing about it. Well, if it's any consolation, I didn't say anything either. Look, if these pocketbooks exist, and you find them before Perrott, no pocketbooks, no CIB. And at least you've got Walker.
I don't believe it.
I'm no expert in semaphore, but he appears to be saying, bang, bang, you're dead.
I just don't believe it, thanks. Bernie putting his hands up to whacking that security guard.
Do you think he did it to take the heat off Sylvester?
Yeah, well, look, if Sylvester gets done with violence again, he's going to go down. I've got an idea.
Hey, where are we going?
Well, first things first, Gary, I've got to get the nod on.
Polly! Could I have a quick word? Why the hell didn't you tell me Walker was being released?
Oh, I didn't know, sir. I've only just found out myself. Sergeant Boyden released him.
Yes, I know that, but why?
Well, apparently Cyril Formby phoned in and said he wanted to withdraw the charge.
Phone?
That'll be fine, Polly, thank you.
Sir.
I've had it written up as a no further action.
Formby should have been asked to withdraw the charge in writing.
Of course he was, but if you wouldn't be bothered...
And Walker should not have been released without consulting me.
It was PC Page's arrest.
What's she doing, her nails?
I wasn't aware there was a personal interest.
What?
A 4-year-old girl was killed in an RTA. I asked PC Page to deliver the death message. She had her radio turned off. Perhaps you should have seen me first, rather than...
Bully one of your officers.
I didn't say that, sir.
I'm sorry, Andrew. I'd like to apologise.
Well, you were a bit over the top, sir. Look, do you want me to get you a coffee or
No,
something?
no, it's all right. That's enough.
Yeah, of course.
I had 9 months of it, but Lachlan and Walker. I do know what it's like to be on the receiving end.
Look, can I ask you something, sir?
Hmm?
Why speak at the service if you didn't get on with him?
Honestly, trying to convince myself I wasn't afraid of him anymore. I didn't expect to find Walker there.
I've been looking for you everywhere, sir. A lady called Janice Laughlin's just phoned. She said you knew her. She seemed very upset.
What about?
I don't know, she seemed desperate. She's staying at this hotel. She wants you to go and see her.
She leave a number?
No, she said she wouldn't be answering the phone, sir.
Look, do you want me to drive you over there, sir?
Yeah, thanks. I might need a witness. Alone in a hotel room with Janice.
One of the pallbearers at the crematorium suggested that I had a word with you.
Charlotte Garron.
Reg Hollis. It's about my friend Rogers, eh?
We'd like to offer our very sincere sympathies.
Thank you very much.
Please sit down.
Well, I'd like to get rid of him, you see. I mean, you know, well, we all would. Or bury him, you know, or cremate him. He never said which. He was very much admired, you know. None more so than by all his colleagues at the Stock Exchange. And we'd like to do him proud, but within reason, of course.
Please, take 2.
Thank you. You never know how you're going to take it, do you?
There we are, sir. That's fine. I'll deal with it for now. Thanks. Janice? Janice? Get an ambulance, will you? You all right?
You told him about me and Cyril, you bastard.
It's part of our elite presidential range. It's...
Well, very expensive, man. It's very nice, you know.
We're preparing for a viewing this evening.
May I?
Of course.
Oh, yes, yes. They're very different, aren't they, coffins? In the flesh. Without the flesh in them, obviously. Yeah, I can visualise right in there. I really can.
Rogers called.
You know, I can't believe it. She only tried to flog me Laughlin's coffee.
How'd you know it's the same one?
I clocked the dent I saw in it this morning. What did Rob want?
Oh, he got a fat result. The charity shop said it's definitely a retail fence operation. There's a back room piled high with lifted kip. All that's missing is Lord Lucan.
Oh, yeah, but he only went missing. There was never any suggestion that he was stolen from a crematorium car park. What about Sylvester?
Holed up in his local next door. The Irish? I told Rob we'd meet him there.
Is the Irish?
To be sure, 'tis an incredible morning, dear kin. With Jesus.
Very authentic, very impressed.
So I've passed the theme test.
DC Skate's son ill.
So were you on 5 or?
Sylvester Shorter in.
Hey, he'll be wanting his lid. When he gets out of his head, he tends to get out of his hair as well.
Look, Freddie and I argued. I lost my temper and it all came out. Perhaps I was jealous.
What's happening? Dougie's gone, the house. We're all about to retire from everything. Cyril's on a plane to Russia, for God's sake. He said 182 is up for a bust. It's like Freddie had rabies. He went on about how me and Cyril and you must have been grassing him up. He's been on a bender since Dougie died. He's riddled with what Dougie had. Conscience.
Well, perhaps Freddie thought that getting Laughlin's pocketbooks out and about might give him absolution.
I managed to straighten him out about me, but not about Cyril. He's gone after him. It was Cyril who stitched us up, wasn't it?
Yeah, but I can see what's happening with ambulance.
Only once, those pocketbooks.
If they exist.
Do you remember when Dougie asked me out right in front of you? You just let go of my hand. It was self-preservation even then.
Perhaps that's the one thing we had in common.
Oh, good. You know,
Bernie was lying about that guy being in on it for the compensation. Sylvester's just admitted to hitting him. I have to say it, Reg. That Sylvester's a Burke. Oh, that's his hair.
Like father, like son, eh? Where's he now?
He's in there, getting all philosophical.
Oh, we're all gonna die.
He's wearing Laughlin's suit. That's crematorium rubbing.
Yeah. Ever since I put it on, I felt like a dead bloke.
How could you do a thing like that?
Evil, innit? I mean, look at it. It's not perfect. There's a few stains here. Look, Roger knows nothing about this.
Roger?
The head of the crematorium. He helped me do the switches.
Switches?
Out the wooden ones into the cardboard ones. Can I do my toilet now, please?
I'll go in, keep an eye on him for me, will you?
You're right, Gary. As an obbo, it stinks.
I'd like to introduce Rod.
Back from the dead? You don't look like a miracle.
No, well, that's because he isn't. Police Constable Reg Hollis from Sun Hill. It's through there, Rod. Cheers. That's DC Skates. We're both from Sun Hill.
Reg? Reg, there's someone in it.
Oh, yeah, well, Bernie did say he was a little bit enterprising. I suppose you'd call it a timeshare casket, wouldn't you? Look, if you can arrange for someone else to look after the deceased, one of us can have the pleasure of arresting you with deception.
Surely no one needs the money that badly.
Some of the phony crap I have to sit through. Crocodile Tears deserves a crocodile service.
Look out for Walker. Don't approach him, just come and tell me.
Crime and Punishment. You read it? No. I should have thought that would have been a standard text at Hendon. Bloke murders a loan shark. The police didn't catch him. Now, that's what's interesting. The killer catches himself. That's how Dougie felt.
Janice seems to think that Walker's after you. You shouldn't have dropped the charges.
Mariner persuaded me to. His name's Perrott. He's part of a fraud filth team. He wanted Walker out for tonight's do. I could be out there in a minute. For old time's sake.
There weren't any old times. Besides, what would DS Glenn Perrott have to say?
Let him make his case with paperwork. He said no prison, but why should I trust him? I kissed and told for Dougie, not Perrott. Besides, it's money, it's complicated. I'd be doing time just trying to explain it all to him. I let Perrott think he dropped me off at the docks, and then I nipped round the corner and booked a flight. Russia's out then, is it?
I'm afraid the only steps you'll be seeing will be between your cell and the criminal court.
You weren't the only doormat. Freddie and Janice always had the whip hand over Dougie. He didn't realise it until he was waiting to die in the hospice. Then, the more he looked, the more he saw. Having the company pulled apart by Perrott was Dougie's final act of corruption. Ratting on his friends. Revenge and absolution in one bottle.
A deal is a deal, Cyril. And you still have work to do for me. So, hope I didn't surprise you.
How did you know I was here?
Are you following me?
I still want those pocketbooks.
Well, that's not my problem. This gentleman is your mission, I believe.
I said I'd show you better.
Janice? What are
you doing here?
Where is he? Where's Freddie? You safe, anonymous, self-serving pig. Chief Superintendent.
Isn't that everything you wish you'd been? You and Lachlan. You're both a couple of villains, both of you. All those brown envelopes, you disgust me. Why don't you face up to what you're doing?
I don't care, you see, I don't care. I don't care about Cyril. I don't care about Janice. I don't care about you. I don't care about you or the police. I don't care. So, you and old Cyril were in it together all the time, eh?
You knew about Cyril?
Well, that guy Mariner from the wake. I saw him leaving your neck. I mean, what a bastard. Bitten by the old squad poodle! Retired to what? Sitting on a beach with that slag Janice. The only 30-year-old I know with a bus pass. You better arrest me. Go on. And then we can pedal up Shit Creek together with those pocketbooks. I gotta clean up.
Yeah. I'll, see you outside.
Hey, brown nose. Those pocketbooks. They're in a safety security box in Vault Lines. The south end of Charlotte Street. I could have won, you know. Anyway, we get out. I gotta get cleaned up.
Yeah.
Walker's in there. Been having a little one-to-one about those pocketbooks.
I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about.
I know they exist. I'm sure he'll turn out to be a good Catholic too.
Yes, well, he'll be out in a minute.
Good.
Sir!
Yes, what is it?
There you are. Been looking for you everywhere. Any sign of Walker?
Janice, what the hell are you doing here?
I owe you that. I should have let Freddie kill you.
Janice.
Where is it?
Just take it easy, yeah?
Where's my poor baby? Freddie! Freddie! He's got a gun.